Retrospective Saga, Episode 5. We're working our way through this slowly but surely. Last episode, we had started the fight against the robot ninja guy, and we killed him. I killed him. But apparently when you kill him, he explodes or something like that. So I won the fight, was standing too close to him, and I died. So, back to square one of killing this asshole. And after he's dead, I've learned my lesson, and I will run. No. So, here we go. Retrospective Saga, Episode 5. This is Dalen. I hope you enjoy watching as I try to take on this robot ninja asshole. Pretty sure that's his official name. Robot ninja asshole. And I'm skipping this because if you really want to see it, check out Episode 4. It's a pretty good episode, actually. Yep, starting off today strong. Okay.
Now we can fight as warriors. Hand to hand is the basis of all combat.
No.
Who trusts his life to a weapon?
So I'm not sure if this is a entirely smart thing to say, privacy and all that stuff, but I'm actually in the military. And that sentence right there is kind of frickin' stupid. I definitely trust my life to a weapon. And, well, fuck. Yeah. That was kind of like the first thing I noticed after finally figuring out that to punch this asshole and you can't shoot him. It's like only a fool trusts his life to a weapon. I'm like, no, not really. Yeah, no. Pretty much anyone who's smart and is in a combat situation is gonna use a weapon. But then again, this guy is just batshit insane. So, ooh. Yeah, pro move there, Snake. Just flop on the ground. Really don't see how that could go wrong. Oh, I was hitting square. Oh. This. It's not like I've been fighting this guy for that long even. But, man, I'm ready to move on, Ready to get to the rest of the game, so. So, I believe I mentioned in earlier episodes, I'll go ahead and mention it again, that I am emulating this. Not super proud of that. As I stated last time, I'll try to go word for word. Not super proud that I'm emulating it, but I do own the game. So I'm fairly certain it's legal. I don't know. If not, oops. But at least I tried, and at least I tried. But the point I'm getting at too is that the first time I played through this, I was, I'm just writing. I didn't care all that much about playing the game fairly. I was just cared about experiencing the game. So I pretty much cheated with save states. made the game a hell of a lot easier. This fight in particular, a lot easier. But I also like to point out the first time I was playing through this, not having to worry about video, I just played it on my cell phone at work. I have a little Bluetooth controller. It's called the Moga. I want to say it's a Moga Pro. I actually highly suggest that controller if you're looking for a Bluetooth for your phone. But yeah, I was playing this on my frickin' cell phone. Hard as shit. I'm playing this on the PC now, and I'm using a DualShock 4 controller. It controls really, really well. That was one of my main complaints of the game, I think. It just controlled like ass, I felt like. Turns out, if you have a little bit bigger screen and a really high quality controller, it controls great, you know. I mean, it's still a top-down style. There's no camera control, so it does take some getting used to, but one thing that truly impresses me about this game is that it came out in, I want to say, 98. So it's not a new game at all. But I can still play it and still enjoy it as if it, you know, just came out. I'm trying to think what game I just recently purchased. The Witcher 3. Yeah, I just bought The Witcher 3. So many people said so much about it. I'm like, this gotta be awesome. I think it was on sale on Steam like a month ago. So I went ahead and bought it. And, you know, it's a good game. I'm not trying to say it's not. But I didn't enjoy it as much as a lot of other people did, which is just purely my opinion. And I'm sure it's a great game. I just didn't get into it. And then I was like, you know what? I want to play through those old games. So I bought this game, and then when it came in, I decided to, holy shit. I almost just died again for getting too close to that asshole. I don't think I have to hit him, but maybe. This guy's kind of freaky, actually. Oh, fuck! God damn it! Oh my god. And just my face buried in my palms in disbelief. Fuck. Alright, well, here we go again. A third of the way into the episode. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about now. Oh yeah. So I bought The Witcher 3, played it. It's a fine game, but I didn't really get super into it. I bought this game after it, you know, after I got it. Started playing the emulator.
Make me feel alive again.
And you know what? I'm having more fun with this game than I did with something like The Witcher, which is a fantastic game. It's just maybe I'm not in the mood to play it, or you know, whatever. Just not ready for that style of game right now. After putting so many hours into Fallout 4. So it's just really awesome that a game that came out in 1998 you can still play, you can still have a lot of fun with, which is why I'm doing this. It's why I'm encouraging the viewers or the readers especially on the Game Informer community, to look back and play those games that were loved, but maybe you never got a chance to play. Trying to, let's see, like, for instance, some of you, maybe you grew up playing a PlayStation 1 and then got the 2. Maybe you never owned a Nintendo 64. I know a lot of people didn't. And so maybe you never got to play, I don't know, Ocarina of Time. That's a huge game that loved by me, a lot of people, and I'm certain there's people on the GI community, YouTube community, that's never watched it before. Or, sorry, that's never played it before. So here I'm playing Metal Gear because I never played it, but at the same time I'm saying, you, the viewers, the readers, you should go back and play those older games that you never got to touch, because it's kind of hard. If I decide that I'm going to play a game from the 90s, it's really, really hard to not play like Ocarina of Time again. You know, it's really hard to not play Spyro, because I've played that. It takes a very conscious decision to say, I want to play a game that I've never played before that's old, you know? Because your first instinct is, well, I mean, I can't get into this series now. It's been out for so long. You know, I'd have to play a PlayStation 1 game. I had that attitude for Metal Gear Solid for a really long time. You know, I'd see stories come out that I think about reading about Phantom Pain, but like, you know, I don't want to read anything about that because maybe I'll get into the series someday.
Like old times.
But I always thought, well, I can't just play 3, I can't just play 4 because I never played 1 or 2, and then a PlayStation 1 game. So I almost gave up entirely on the series, which would have been a huge mistake. So I really do challenge you guys to pick up a game, no matter when it came out, even something that came out on the Atari or the Nintendo. I know there's a couple games that I want to play that came out on Nintendo in this series. I might not play them all the way through like I'm doing with this one, but sorry, I'm kind of blabbering on. It is difficult to play a game, especially like a boss battle and monologue. Maybe I'd be better off just shutting my mouth. Get away. Ah, alright. I am extremely tempted to just save a state here, so that way I don't have to die again for some stupid ass reason. So I get, is this a 4th phase? I'm not sure if I even have to hit him or not. Right. Fuck! Fuck! No! You don't do it. Don't. Ah! Alright. Alright. So, it's been a while since I was this far in the game. It's been a few weeks. So I kind of forgot this, but I just now realized when he's doing that, hurt me more, and freaking out, I can probably just shoot him with a gun.
Make me feel alive again.
So I'm gonna try that this time. And man, I just want to get this boss over with. He's taking up half of last episode, half of this episode. He's a great boss. There's nothing wrong with showing him off a lot. But man, I just want to move on.
It is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to the weapon.
Alright, so I've beaten this guy once before. Damn it. When I was playing through my first time. And then after that, it gets a little fuzzy. I don't remember exactly what happens. I know that I moved right on along without really any hiccups to the next boss battle, which is Psycho Mantis. So assuming I beat him fairly soon, this guy fairly soon, I do expect to at least get there by this episode. So that's what my goal is. By the end of this episode, which is episode 5, I think. Come on. I'm just in the zone. Not that I'm playing great. I just feel really focused. Come on. Do your dash kick. Yep. Ooh. Crap. Ah. So I'm getting pretty pissed off, I guess, at this boss. But I'd like to point out, this is a really good boss battle. It's tense. It's fairly unique, you know. You didn't see it because this is my second time through, but my first time through, like, what the fuck is going on? Because I'm shooting them, and it's obviously not working. And well, my solution was I'd pop a chaff grenade and then shoot him. And it worked, marginally speaking. It would take this tiniest little sliver off his health. And it might technically be possible to beat him that way, but it... pretty much I just ran around surviving without hurting him really at all for a long time. And when you have a boss battle like that, that's when you know it's a good boss. To me. I mean, I'm sure some people prefer bosses that have funny lines and all you do is shoot them in the face, kind of like Borderlands. You know, there's some quote-unquote good bosses. But to me, this is a real fight. This is a good fight. This is a hard fight. That's what I think of when I think a good boss battle. Ah, that was bad on my part.
That's it. I remember that punch.
Oof.
Do you remember, Snake? The feel of battle, the clashing of bone and sinew.
Nope, but I'm pretty good at running in circles.
That's good, Snake.
Okay. Okay. What? Okay, so the silencer just automatically goes on there. Alright. I think I got him.
I felt that snake. Do you remember me now?
Can't be. You were killed in Zanzibar.
Zanzibar.
What? Not again. What's happening?
That guy is... He is fucked up.
Is it over?
I'm asking myself the same thing. Is it over? Alright. Yes. Wow.
Gray Fox. Colonel, that ninja is Gray Fox.
Gray Fox,
No doubt
okay.
about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff.
You know
They
you're
were
a
using
Nintendo
soldier
kid
for
when you
their
hear
gene
Gray
therapy
Fox.
experiments.
And you're like,
heard
oh,
that.
you mean
It happened right after you retired.
that big ship
Your
from Star
predecessor,
Fox
Dr.
64?
Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark.
Yes, he started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the body of a soldier who was recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes, but they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
Yep, screw her.
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not
No,
sure.
more like
but he
he's
seems intent on
batshit
fighting me to the
crazy.
death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again.
That scares me, because when the game says something like, we'll meet again, I know it.
I'd rather not.
And then
But maybe that's what he wants.
Raven, after I beat him and his tank, he says something like, you know, we'll fight again and I'll kill you, you know, something cheesy like
How long are you
that.
gonna stay in there? Are you one of them? No, I'm not. I always work
But yeah,
alone.
when they say stuff like that, it's like, shit, I'm gonna have to fight every boss in this
Come on,
game
get
twice,
out.
aren't I?
We can't stay here forever.
So, right, you're gonna get just this huge welling gush of story here.
You're the Metal
It's
Gear
super
chief
cheesy.
engineer.
I'm
Now
going
work
to go ahead and mute myself,
You know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
and I'm gonna step away from the screen for a bit.
So you're here
So,
to rescue me.
Sorry, but no.
so if the game gets stuck somewhere and I need to press that action button,
Oh,
my bad.
well, at least you're not one of them.
So enjoy the story. I'll be right back here. This is super cheesy coming up. Like this whole character, Doctor
Well, if that's all,
Dr.
it's nothing to
Emmerich.
worry about.
He is
I want to ask you something.
extremely
I
cheesy,
need
like
information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
like James Bond fan fiction
What's
mixed
Metal
with
Gear
really
really
cheesy
designed
anime side
Well,
character.
TMD,
That's
it's designed to
it's
shoot
bad,
down
but
nuclear missiles, only for
but it's part of this
defensive
game's
purposes,
charm.
of course.
So
Fire. I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the president personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
how can you design a weapon
Yeah,
without knowing what
That's
it's
not
going
all,
to
I
shoot?
think. If Metal Gear fired
Whatever.
with standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using NOVA and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear weapon in a VR testing lab, huh?
Yes, but you can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
So that fight I had
What
with
did our president
that
do?
ninja fucked up your
If the
computers.
terrorists launched that thing...
My bad. I'm not paying for it.
Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it is your fault.
The truth is,
Way to go, asshole.
my grandfather was part of the Manhattan
Okay.
Project.
So that right there.
He
I know
suffered with
it's
the guilt for the rest of his life.
it's supposed to be really serious, like,
And my
that's so
father?
terrible.
He was born on August 6th, 1945.
But just
The day of the Hiroshima bomb.
this whole idea
God's got a
of
sense
this
of
guy's
humor.
life, it's just like, that is so fucking cheesy, alright?
Generations of
I'm
American
sorry.
men. We must have the
But-
curse of nuclear weapons written into our
Ugh.
DNA.
That whole idea. My grandfather worked on the Manhattan Project. My dad was born on the day of the
I used to think
Hiroshima
that I could
bombing.
use science to help
And
mankind.
I totally just got
The one that
into
wound up getting used
building
was me.
weapons for the military,
Using science to help mankind.
thinking it would
Just in the
help
movies.
mankind. You know, no idea it was
Enough
gonna.
crying. Pull yourself
gonna turn
together.
nuclear.
Where is Metal Gear?
It's
Where
just,
on this base are they keeping it?
yeah, it's pretty bad, pretty cheesy. Whatever.
Rex is in the underground maintenance base.
Where's that?
north of the communications.
I just find it
It's
a
long
little
way there.
too hard
The emergency
to
override system for
believe.
detonation
I mean,
codes
it's
there,
obviously
too.
a video game, so
The maintenance
you're not
base
supposed to believe it.
You'd better
But that's
hurry.
just, you know,
If they were
pushing
planning a launch
the
from the start,
limits
then their ballistic
of a
program is
believable
probably finished.
storyline.
And since they haven't
But-
called for me in a
But
few hours, they
again,
must not need
as
me.
much as I give
In
it
other words,
crap
they
for
must be
being
ready to
cheesy, which I'm
launch.
gonna do a lot because it is, that really is part of this game's charm,
If we
and
can't override the launch, we'll have to
you know,
destroy Rex.
it's fine with me, I guess. As cheesy as it can get.
I'll show you the way.
On that leg of yours, you'll just slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right, my duty to destroy him.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
So what then?
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't you?
Of course I do. And don't worry, I've got this. It's the same stealth
Nice.
technology as the Ninja. Foxhound was gonna use them, but with this I'll be fine. Bad leg and all.
Good. But I want Meryl to watch after you, too. Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to look after him. Where are you now?
Very close.
There she is! Over there!
Oh
Oh,
shit!
no. Damn, they've spotted me.
Meryl, what happened? Something's wrong.
Did you hear something? Wasn't that some kind of music?
What did she look like?
She was wearing the same green uniform as the terrorists.
It looks like I'm not gonna have enough time to get to Psycho Mantis this episode.
A disguise?
She
We're
had
running
such a
at
cute way of
32
walking.
minute.
She kind of wiggles her
Sorry,
behind.
32 minutes.
You were
So
really looking.
Well, she's got a very cute behind.
Way of walking.
so weird. Sorry, I don't know why, but I just find that little
If she's disguised
emphasis
as the
on her
enemy, we'll have
ass.
to contact her when
It's
she's
just so
alone,
weird,
huh?
even
There's only one place where we
for
can
a
be sure
video
she's by
game.
herself.
Where's that?
it's like
Don't be
something
tense.
that wouldn't be misplaced in a goddamn Saints Row video game.
Here, use this security card. It's security level 4.
Alright, moving up in the world. I am pretty excited for what's gonna happen.
Huh?
You feel okay? Nothing bothering you?
What's wrong? Getting all friendly all of a sudden.
No, nothing. I'm glad you're okay.
You're strange.
I'm a little nervous. Everyone else I've saved suddenly dies.
You're bad
That's-
luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon.
It stands for Otaku Convention. An
Oh,
otaku's a
God.
guy like me who likes Japanimation. Japan was the first country to successfully make
Japanimation,
bipedal robots.
huh? I might actually start using that
Still the
instead
best
of
in the field of
anime.
robotics.
Japanime.
Japanese cartoons played some part in that.
They did. I didn't get into science to make nuclear weapons.
That's what all scientists say.
I became a scientist because I wanted to make robots like the ones in the Japanese animes. Really, it's true.
Just sounds like a
Oh, it said
childish
anime
excuse
there.
to me.
Instead of Japanimation.
You're right. We have to take responsibility. Science has always thrived on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created by scientists who wanted to be famous. But that's all over
Yeah,
now.
this,
I won't take part in murder anymore.
I suppose
Whatever.
one
All I
thing
want
that
from
you
is
could
information.
take as a
I know
negative
everything
from
about
this
whole
game
base. Ask me anything about
is
Rex or about this place.
there's
Also,
so
with this
much
stealth camouflage, I can sneak in
cutscene,
and out of
so
the armory
much
and mess
story.
hall.
It,
If
I
you need
can
ammo
skip
or
it.
rations, just tell me and I'll bring them to you.
I could have skipped that
I'm
whole
on frequency
conversation,
141.12.
but
See you later.
the game has a great story, so you want to sit there and listen to all of it. But it is so long. There's so much cutscene. It's just, goddamn. Sometimes I just, would like to be able to have people talking while I'm running around, so that way I can play and get story. Modern games, well, more modern games are pretty good about that. If I were to take away one negative from this game so far, that would probably be my biggest negative. So, alright, well, we are at 35 minutes actually. We've gone a little bit over from, what I just mentioned, too much story. So, this is Dalen. You've been watching Retrospective Saga, episode 5, I think. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.